This was B class, number 3. We started with tachyons.
So we picked up, after the pushes and crossovers, we went right into tachyony. So at the end of crossovers, we did pick, step, stomp off. The stomp off is actually the beginning of the tachyonies. Stomp off, tap, step, tap, step, tap, step, step. We do that 3 times in a row. The last time, tap, step, tap, step, tap, step, step. Our right leg is free to do a break of your choice. For the toba break, step, tap, step, hop, step, out, in. I think that's good enough. You can fill in the blanks.
And then we did more fundamental lead follow technique for B class tonight. The first thing we did is we walked around the room. We talked about getting your weight, so on the balls of your feet, making sure that your disposition is kind of forward in space, so that you stay on the balls of your feet. You're not tempted to drift back on your heels where you're less balanced. And then we just took a solo walk around the room. And we asked you, whenever you step, to step so that you're stepping with your whole weight on that foot. You're stepping, and your whole weight was going to stop there. We did a little game where we asked you to pause at random times as we're walking down the room, and you had to sort of pause and hold your weight on that particular foot. So we practiced that. We did it forward, and we also did it walking backwards, which can be harder sometimes because you want to roll to your heels, but trying to keep your weight forward on the balls of your feet as you're walking backwards as well. And then we took, and also just keeping the size of your steps under control. So if the step is too small, it might be hard for your partner to feel, but you want to have it pretty small right underneath you. You wouldn't want to step outside of your body sphere. Yeah, like that. So then we connected with our partners, and we just had a reminder of making sure that leads, if you want your follow to follow these steps that you're going to do, you have to make sure you have this nice connection on your back, keeping that arm right with you. Then we just walked. First, we started with an 8-count pattern of this. We did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and a 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Just to practice the quick steps, using those as transitions from back to forward or forward to back. Then we changed around the number of steps you did, so we didn't have to do it on the 8 count. You could do it on any count that you wanted to, making those transitions happen. You also don't have to transition on the outside foot and then the inside foot, so you could transition when you're going forward on the outside foot or on the inside foot. That's totally fine. Then we practiced stopping and doing some pauses, so we were walking, and then we could pause and just do these taps where we've got our weight now on our outside foot. We'd keep walking. We could do it the opposite, weights on the inside foot, and then walking back. And then we also did quick walks. So we did slows, and then quick, quick, quick. Boom, ba, ba, boom, ba, boom. We talked about it was challenging to stop in the middle. Quick, 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 quick. It's hard to start. Once you have momentum going faster, it's really challenging to slow down in between. So leads having that thought in their head, a good beat beforehand, knowing that you're going to want to slow down, so you really stop your momentum and make that step deliberate. It's going to help a lot in your follows. Is that enough for that? Then we moved on to a different exercise. We did this idea of making sure that your frame is connected to your center. So we said, put out your arms, imagine you're moving in space, and your frame is totally connected to the center of your body. And we did a couple of different movements. We started with this one, just to 6 counts, coming back together. Then it got a little bit trickier whenever we did this. Rock, step, triple step, 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 triple step, or as many steps as you wanted to do. But we tried to have that one-to-one correlation between that step and having your center very connected to those arms. A lot of people struggled with this. A lot of people had their center disconnected from their arms. It's just something to think about in terms of clear, leading, and following, to have that connection always running through. And to add to that right now, we didn't spend as much time as we wanted to on that, but hopefully we'll revisit this idea. That's it. You guys did a great job.